Okay, folks, as is normally the case, we like to check in at 9:30. We started at 7. Keep in mind, today is a 27 square roof. But if you take notice, the entirety of the front of the property is now cleaned up. You can see Joseph hard at work, making sure the front of the homeowner's property is put back together when they come out. So in all, we had changed those 5 boards, making up 40 feet of eave space along the backside eave wall. In addition to that, you can see on the front side eave, right, we have changed those boards up front. And the fact of the matter is the insurer's estimate specification only calls for those areas to be changed. However, we're also going to change the areas in the valleys as well, just to be on the safe side. So let's take a look. Let's climb up here and see what we have going on as far as progress. Okay. So we can see we have our valleys being lined in ice and water. We have our roof runner synthetic paper that's starting to go down. Keep in mind, today's going to be a full certainty package. Landmark Pros, architectural shingle, heather blend color variety. And if you notice, you can just see the change in tone. So the entirety of the eave on the back side has now been swapped out. And as we come onto the front side, you can see the entirety of eave space along the front is being swapped out as well. And just to be on the safe side, again, we do have an additional 4 sheets of lumber. So I always like to be 4 ahead than 4 behind. We started with 7 yesterday, and those initial 7 got us this far with only that space left to consider. So what we're going to do is, rather than just load up that lumber and take it with us, we're going to use it to shore up the additional areas in the valley. But as you can see, roof deck completely intact, completely mended, except for that one little space in the areas where it needed to be. And all the underlayments are going on. You know, drip edge has already been installed throughout all of the perimeter space. And that's essentially it. We'll check back in as shingles start to go on in a bit.